You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I like you. But you're crazy.
Denial is the most predictable of all human responses.
Yes! That's awesome!
This is exactly what the nerds want.
We're no longer part of the system.
I got hairy legs.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Gay!
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Welcome to the show, everybody. We're here. I don't know why I'm saying everybody. There's no one here. But regardless, we will carry on. I hope everyone is doing well tonight. We're going to do a little beer review and actually get into the beer a little bit. We're actually going to drink some beer, talk some beer, maybe some news, maybe some interesting topics. Who knows? But joining me tonight is my interim co-host and good friend, Joseph. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man. What's going on? Nice to be here.
Do you have anything to say to the libs out there?
Just keep trucking on, libs. We love you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're here when you decide to switch sides. Anyway, and then joining us tonight as well is Andrew, also known as Pockets, from the Biggulpconspiracies podcast. Let me get him in here real quick. Hello, brother. What's going on?
What's going on, fellas?
Dude, we're doing great, man. It's good to see you. It's been a minute since we've talked. Last time, I think we did a beer review last time. It was like a live show, and I can't think of anybody better to do a beer review with. So
I love beers, man.
I think you like beer just as much as we do. So everybody, we're here. We're live. I was just telling everybody before the show that the studio is a mess. I don't really even know what's going on right now. It's just I feel so flustered. I was like scarfing down my food before we started, but it's a beer review. No worries. No, what's the word? No pressure on a beer review, right?
No expectations.
No expectations.
Exactly.
That's right.
There it is.
Yep.
We're just here to have a good time. We will also have another special guest joining in here later. He's going to stop by and bring us some beer on the beer review, and hopefully he shows up, and because he has some beer to give me, and I need that. So
nice.
Special guest. You'll all know him and miss him. So before we get started, though, I do want to shout out the Juan on Juan podcast. My buddy Juan, he sent me, I'm a member of his Patreon, and he sent me some stickers that he has made. So let me switch cameras here and just show the crew what we're working with. So he sent me this Baphomet sticker. These stickers are also like chromium, they kind of like change color in the light. So that's pretty cool. This Baphomet has like tits and all. So that's pretty cool. He sent me this, I think like scorpion type thing. It's just some really cool stickers. This is one of my favorites. It's Nick Cage, I believe. Who's the artist who did this? I can't remember the artist. I'll find that out later. But there's a Nick Cage sticker. We got a snake sticker. Where's the Alex Jones one? This is the banger right here.
There it is.
Alex Jones with tits and the microphone, and just looking fantastic. So
he's missing his glass of whiskey, but
I know, but that's a banger sticker right there.
Yeah, that's
and
badass, man.
A classic alien in the sweatshirt with the pyramids, and the NASA hoodie, and then a little bigger one here with a more classic logo here. But great stuff from Juan. Be sure to check out the Juan on Juan podcast. Thanks for the stickers, buddy. And for all of those out there, check out his Patreon. It is actually worth it. You know what I mean? A lot of people have a Patreon and they don't actually pump stuff out. But Juan, I get emails like at least like 4 or 5 times a week that Juan is putting new stuff up on his Patreon. So check that out. Shout out to Juan. And then Andrew, dude, how's your show going, man?
Oh, the Big Gulp Conspiracies, we're still in there, just truck-a-lucking along. It's been a little, we originally we were wanting to do like an episode a week, but realistically, we've kind of fallen back to an episode every 2 weeks.
And you guys, you and Wild Bill, you both got kids and families, and y'all don't necessarily live close to each other either, so that's kind of hard to to
exactly.
manage as well.
So it's just more realistic. We've accepted it, and but man, we're truck-a-lucking along, trying to get the studio in. Kind of making moves here. It doesn't look so much like a trap room anymore, so that's good.
Hey, many great things come from a trap room. Am I right? Oh, dude, I've spent many an hour, many a night in the trap house just vibing. You know what I mean? Just
man.
Going.
It's a great place to just like get couch locked.
Oh, dude, it's great. It's great. Joseph, you ever spent any time in a trap house?
Oh yeah.
You lived in one for a while.
Yeah, I still live in one.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Excellent, dude. Well, hey, so we're gonna Joseph here. He's on a bit of a restrictive diet. So Joseph managed to procure a variety of gluten-free beers, and I know a lot of people listening to this will appreciate that because a lot of people in this community, they are into diets and a more naturalistic kind of lifestyle. I'm not. I just can't procure these items, these expensive goods and wares that are isn't it kind of fucked up, dude, how like the healthier you want to eat and the better you want to eat, the more expensive it is. You know what I mean? Like the more natural something is, the more money it costs.
Yeah, man, it's bullshit.
Yeah. Just goes to show the quality of the food, right?
Well, I think it's part of a bigger plan, dude. Like GMOs,
keep everybody,
tons of just unhealthy food. It's easier to produce. But I don't know. It might not be. I can't imagine chicken nuggets are easy to pump out more than like some kale. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't imagine that the process is that much harder to make it that much cheaper. But yeah. I think it's part of a bigger plan here. But and Joseph will tell you these beers were not cheap.
Yeah.
No.
So what are we drinking first here? You want to drink this one?
Yeah. So this one.
Let me switch cameras and we can show people what we're doing here as you describe it. Go ahead.
So this beer actually, the first place that I saw it was on TikTok because I actually medically right now I can't consume gluten. So gluten or wheat. So I had to give up beer, which is my favorite thing ever.
Man, that's pizza too, bro. No wheat?
Pizza. It's definitely been like a learning curve that I've had to do. So I just went on TikTok and I was like, what are some good beers and stuff? And I saw this one on TikTok and I went to their website. It's called Soonish.
I'll read the can. It's a natural beer, 4.2% alcohol. This is a 19.2 fluid ounce beer. Sip and smile is the tagline. Naturally gluten-free, slightly tart heritage hooch, subtly sweet. Banana grains and honey. I believe that's what it's made out of, is banana grains and honey.
I think there's 4 ingredients.
Yep. Ingredients brewed with banana, sorghum, millet, and honey. So this will be interesting. So
yeah,
I'll spin it a little bit. I've heard people complain that you don't spin the beer before you pour it. So I'm going to spin it a bit, crack it open, and I'll pour you a hefty pour here.
Hell yeah.
Because this is your beer. I don't want to take all of it. I just want to give it a taste.
Yeah, this one of the 4 that I brought, this one is actually my least favorite.
Yeah, he asked me, should I start with the least favorite or the favorite? And I was like, least favorite, dude, because by the end, you're going to want something good because you're going to be like, fuck. Yeah. When me and Puds used to do beer reviews, he would start us off with he'd go IPA, sour, IPA, stout. That was like the order of things. And by the time you get to the stout, you're like, oh my God, I'm fucking hammered and this is no good. Like I want something at least delicious. So
give me some dessert, please.
Yeah. Well, but these stouts were like, he'd hit us with like a 12%er at the end of the night. And I was like, dude,
that's
you can't.
I got my last beer for tonight is a 13.3% stout. So I'm right there with you.
Excellent, dude. So, all right. So what are you drinking? What's your first beer?
So I'm going to start off with, I have this, it's called the Stacking Hops. This beer is actually, it's not distributed. It's from a brewery, BKS, out of Kansas City.
Okay.
It's an artisan ale, small batch brewery. It says the abbreviation is for Brookside Neighborhood, and that's the home where this is brewed.
Oh, it's brewed in someone's house. Ooh.
I'm guessing it's probably just like a neighborhood area. It's probably a brewery on the edge of the neighborhood. It's a Indian Pale Ale, 7% alcohol. One of my beer connoisseurs that I know from the bar I work at actually brought this down and gave it to me.
Cool.
So
excellent. Well, let's give these a sip here. Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Cheers. This smells like a sour. It smells pretty good.
I mean, with the banana and honey, that sounds not too bad actually. I'm surprised that you say that's your least favorite. So
Okay,
you must
well,
have some lined up.
Dude, that's actually pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
Come out a little. Is it a hazy beer?
It's not super. It's a little hazy, and from people I've talked to, IPA and hazy IPAs are real popular, but from some old school people I've talked to, some old school people I've talked to, they're like, that just means you don't know how to brew beer properly when it's hazy like that.
It's the unfilteredness too.
Yeah,
so.
but it's good. I mean, it's not like you can't drink it, but it's pretty fucking hazy. I can't see through it, so
yeah.
And it's not too strong on like the banana flavor. But
I get almost no banana.
It does.
It's mostly honey and wheat, and like not wheat, but it's tart. It's a little tart.
It does drink a lot like a sour.
Yeah, you were talking to me earlier about this, and you said it was kind of like a beer and a seltzer mixed together.
Yeah,
I kind of get that flavor a little bit. It's not like carbonated like a beer, but not as carbonated as a seltzer. It's kind of in between.
Yeah.
So it's light. It's refreshing.
You're getting a little bit of puckerness, like in the jaw. It's tightening up your jaw.
Yeah, it's like kind of hits the back of your tongue a little bit, and you go, but it's not overwhelming. It's really good.
Nice.
I actually like this. I would drink this.
No, it's like summer on a boat. Like,
oh, dude, yeah,
fantastic.
I think that should be a staple in our reviews. Like, what's the most ideal situation to drink this in?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. What's our scenario where we would drink this? Summer on a boat,
on a pontoon, just shotgunning these.
I don't know if I could shotgun this.
Fantastic. Well,
I don't know if I could shotgun. Pussies, so. Okay, well, you shotgun fucking Twisted Teas.
Just get a beer bong, bro. Same concept.
All right, and Andrew, how's yours tasting?
Oh man, this one it's real light, smooth. To be honest, it's hard to believe that it's a 7%er. It's nice hazy. Sorry, my webcam shit. So
you're good, dude. No, it looks. I can see the haze, but, dude. I can see the haze.
It's got the nice citrus tones. And it's real smooth. It's not that linger. It's definitely a hazy IPA. Doesn't have that lingering hop in your mouth. So
I feel like a good IPA has to have a little bit of citrus in it. Yeah, otherwise, it's just too bitter. The citrus kind of cuts out the bitterness enough to where you can actually enjoy it.
Yeah, man. I think that's why the hazy IPAs have gotten so popular.
Does that have an IBU scale? Does that have a number on the IBU scale?
It does not. Oh, actually. Yeah, no, it does not say on the can.
Okay. Yeah, something small, like a small batch like that.
I said, yeah, it's small batch. They probably didn't even test IBUs whenever they produced it. They're probably just like, oh, that's good. Let's crank it out.
Yeah, dude. Well,
I this is a little bit of citrus from this as
well. No, that's what I was saying. There's like almost like a lemon in it, but it doesn't say anything about lemon. But I think just the can itself, it looks like there'd be some lemon in it, but
for sure with yellow. Didn't it have like yellow circles on it?
Well, I will say I've had banana grains and honey in like my oatmeal. Not even comparable, dude. Not even the same. It's way. Really good. Yeah, dude. This is your least. The other ones better be good.
Yeah, this is so. The reason why it's my least favorite is because I have been so long without having the like actual like
beer flavor,
beer texture in my mouth, and this one doesn't give me that like.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a beer.
It doesn't feel like you're drinking a beer.
This tastes exactly like the seltzers that I'm gonna pop out here in a little bit.
And so I think that had a big impact on like
why it's your least favorite.
My ratings is because this tastes like all the seltzers. It doesn't taste like that,
but it gives you that kind of feeling.
The same, and then, I crack open some of these other ones that I have, and it's like, oh, this is a fucking beer. Like
A little more beery.
Yeah.
I got you.
This is, I was explaining, there's another one.
I'm kind of upset that I gave you more than half of that.
I told you.
That's really good.
But yeah, no, I mean.
And I will say before this, I had because I bought this Voodoo Ranger at the gas station. I was telling you, Andrew, that I had some seltzers, and I was like, I'll probably grab a can from the gas station. I grabbed this Voodoo Ranger, and while I was there, I was like, well, I need something to drink before the beer review. So I grabbed the like a 24-ounce Mick Ultra and slammed that. And I was telling Joseph here that I've just been in a great mood all evening because one of my best friends in the whole world, he's my old college roommate, like best friends. He called me today. I was texting him, like I sent him a video or something, and he called me out of the blue. And I was like, I haven't talked to this guy in a long time. And it was just like, boom, we were right back to, 2 or 3 years ago back in college. Like nothing had changed. And we just chatted it up for like 20, 30 minutes. Like, man, it was just so great to know that he hasn't changed. Like as far as like our friend, he's not like a fucking asshole. Sure. You know what I mean? So, and I was drinking that beer and I got a little buzz going and I was just like talking to him. I was like, man, this is great. Like life is good. It's going to be a good beer review. So I will, full disclosure, I had a beer and a seltzer before this. So
that's solid, bro.
We'll see how far I can make it. I think I might save this Voodoo Ranger IPA for last. It was kind of like a backup. It was like a backup beer.
Dude, I miss those. I used to buy 6-packs of those Voodoo Ranger.
New
IPAs.
Belgium, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the king of because I was talking to someone on a podcast episode that'll come out next week about beer, and he was drinking Voodoo Ranger. I was like, dude, Voodoo Ranger is one of like the few like good quote unquote craft beers that you can buy anywhere. Like they're at every gas station, they're in every town, so they have a good distribution, and they're actually good beers. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and they fuck you up too.
Oh man, yeah.
Like it's got a big 7%, and they had my gas station had 3 options, and it was like 7%, 12%, 8%, and I was like, I'm gonna take the 7 for now.
Take the 7.
Yeah. So Joseph, what would you rate this out of 5?
Out of 5?
Yeah. 5 stars being the best.
So if I don't like compare it to
No, you don't compare it to anything. That was my issue before when we were doing beer reviews is I would compare the 3 beer, I would compare the last 3 beers with the first beer.
Yeah.
And
okay,
so just not compared to anything like
not comparable.
So give us a rating and then would you drink it again? Like that kind of goes into your rating a little bit.
So I would probably rate this, just.
And 5 is the best beer you've ever had.
Yeah, just drinkability, refreshingness, taste. I'd probably go like 3.8.
3.8. Okay. And you would if you and then another factor I like to ask is if you sat down at a bar and ordered one of these, would you order another one?
Yeah, I could drink a few of these at the bar for
okay,
sure.
Cool. So Joseph hit us with the 3.8. I'm going to hit it with the 3.8 as well. This was a really good beer, gluten-free. It's light, makes you feel all right. That's the label on the can. Oh, and our special guest just arrived. Our special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, everybody. Get in here, you old lug. Hey, buddy. It's our buddy Puds.
What up, y'all?
Welcome to the show, buddy.
The infamous Puds.
What up, Joseph?
Thanks for the beer.
Yeah, for sure.
Here, try this.
Ooh,
it's a banana gluten-free beer.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't judge till you try, man.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Really?
The beer man brought me beer. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't get a lot of banana, but that's pretty tasty.
It's good.
Yeah, it's
right?
almost like a sour, right?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's delightful.
I got to go fucking gluten free. So
Really?
yeah,
Because of your chest stuff?
yeah, because of the
his
eosinophilic
his
esophagitis.
vagina is swollen, so
Is it eosinophilic esophagitis? Is
Yep.
that what it is?
Mhm. I got the full diagnosis.
Yeah, I have a soft vagina too, so it's okay.
Yeah, esophagitis.
Those are the best.
Did you get the money?
I saw it on the
Okay.
thing.
Well, what's up, dude? You want to hang out?
Yeah, sure. I can hang
You want me
out for
to
a bit.
you want me to get a mic set up for you or?
I can sit on your lap.
Okay.
You don't have any guests other than JoJo, huh?
Joseph and Andrew from the Big Gulp.
Oh, I didn't see him up there. I was looking at
Yo.
the wrong screen.
All right, come
What
on,
up,
buddy.
dude?
No glass.
All right. Well, everybody joining us tonight, our lovely anytime co-host, anytime he wants, Puds.
What's up?
That's him on the screen right there in the top right corner. You can see him. It's his shirt coming off.
Oh, yeah.
Mitch
isn't around, so I won't.
Yeah, Mitch is in here. You won't take your shirt off. So Andrew, you were just about to give us a rating on your beer, dude.
Okay, so as far as like a IPA goes, I'd give this one a solid 4.0, man. It's super smooth, easy to drink, and it's that 7.0, so you know it'll get you where you want to go.
7.0, dude. Ooh.
It'll get you there.
That right?
So yeah, that's what I say. I give it a solid 4.0.
4.0, dude, on your first beer. It's
definitely
going to be a
this
good
one.
night.
Like if this were available, if it weren't a craft brew only available at that brewery, I would definitely be pushing this at the bar I work at. So,
Oh hell yeah! That's the thing about this this beer is that it just I had to get it shipped to my house from California.
oh shit, you guys can
Yeah.
actually do that though. Up here in Kansas, man, they won't let you ship beer.
They won't.
Like no, as soon as like there's a state law in Kansas to where you can't have alcohol shipped through the mail to you. So,
Oh
because
wow!
there's like my favorite beer of all time. It's called Buffalo Gold. It's brewed from Boulder Beer out of Colorado, Boulder, Colorado.
Uh-huh.
And they don't distribute out of state anymore. And I was like, man, I want to get some of that. And nope,
Okay, come on.
shut down.
Wow. Yeah. No. That. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
if-
that's fortunate for you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I wish
I
I
mean,
could
if
do
I
that.
could.
And dude, what's great about Texas now is after COVID, they made it legal to take
You can
like
take your drinks home
alcohol.
from.
Yeah, you can get drinks home
restaurant.
from the restaurant.
Even if you're like already drinking it,
no, I think you have to get it in like
you
a
have to just like
sealed
get it to
container,
go.
but
Yeah,
that means a cup
with
with a
COVID, they did
lid.
that up here too. Like I can sell cocktails out of the bar now. I just have to like put tape over the lid on the to-go cup.
Yeah, one of the first places that actually made like to quote unquote to go cocktails is a place called Eskimo Hut here, and their big thing is like slushy like margarita type things. And
Oh, that sounds dope.
you order it by the shots, and I think that's like a wine based liquor they use or something. So it's not like gonna get you if you order like 10 shots, it's not gonna get you fucked up because it's like wine based. But
Yes, it will.
it will, yeah. But it's not like 10 shots of tequila.
Well,
in
it's like 14 or 16% alcohol.
Yeah,
So
it'll get you
Okay.
fucked
There's
up.
like a wine-based whiskey and a wine-based vodka that they
Nice.
use for theirs.
Yeah.
Hey, are these gluten free?
Yes.
Okay.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be our next one. Let's crack it open. All right, here we go.
What's the name of this one, guys?
This is from our local brewery, Pondicetta. It's
That's where Puds works.
yes,
sir.
that's where he
Nice.
works. And
Hopefully for not too much.
yeah,
longer.
Puds actually just
Hey, man.
Yo.
passed it. What?
I passed my drug screen, baby.
Hell yeah.
Flying colors
Yes,
or what?
sir. Clear on all accounts,
Congratulations,
baby.
man.
Hell yeah, dude. So Puds
I
is
inducted
actually
in 6 months. But
Pud-
I was still nervous that I was gonna fail it.
yeah. Did you
Oh,
pee in a cup?
shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
what is
Hell
that?
yeah, dude. This is
It's a
Pondicetta.
seltzer.
What's
It's
in
a
it, dog?
lemon lime seltzer.
That's probably just the you got the bottom of the can.
floaties?
That's just the pulp from the beer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's probably actually like
It's unfiltered.
lemon or lime pulp.
So,
They use actual
so for
fruit,
everyone
This is
giving
just a
you a little
seltzer?
update,
Yeah.
Pud's just he's been on his journey to become a full time firefighter, getting into the academy.
Dope.
So he passed his physical test. He
Yeah,
passed the
CPAT.
he passed the written test.
I crushed both of them.
Yeah,
So
he passed both.
194 people showed up to test to try to enter Amarillo's Fire Academy, and I got 14th of 194.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I was so
Congrats.
stoked. The guy ahead of me turned in his score, and they were like, 56, man. Thanks for coming out. And I was like, son of a bitch, I don't want to turn this in. And I handed it to him, and they were like, 88. I was like, are you shitting me right now? Like, really?
Nice,
Sick.
dude.
Oh yeah.
So Pud's he passed his he did his physical test, his written test. Then you actually took your doctor physical today, which is like a check your nuts, pee in a cup, that kind of thing.
So today was like, I peed in a cup. They took blood, took an X-ray and an EKG.
Do you have AIDS?
Not yet.
You don't know yet. Okay.
They did like a lung test. My lungs measured like tested at 28 years old, so they're a year older than me, which is astonishing with how much.
Used to smoke.
Yes. And then, yeah, did a lot of stupid shit. So I was surprised at that. But they also did like a vision test and a hearing test.
It's like a different.
And I passed all that.
You got all the good stuff.
And then next Wednesday is when I actually go see the physician, and they'll play with my ball sack and
They'll
stuff.
finger your butthole, see if it works.
Nice.
Yeah, at the firehouse, that's all you're gonna get is butt action. So,
Hey, there's lady firefighters now too. You know.
not really.
Not many.
Well, they
I don't even know
they
if there is one in Amarillo
They can
right now. I
they can
think it's all
transition
guys.
anytime, dude. You should just
I guess
identify
that's true. That's true.
as a lady.
Oh, then I would definitely get the job.
Yeah, dude. That diversity hire.
Yeah,
So,
got to. They got to.
Let me explain this beer, and we'll continue on. This is a Ponda. So Pondaseta is a brewery. They make primarily beers, but this is their Ponda Seltzer. It's a hard seltzer with lemon and lime. It's one of the best seltzers I've ever had, dude. It's not like that White Claw bullshit. Not a whole lot of added sugar. Just a great, refreshing seltzer, and it hits you hard at 6%.
Yeah, I think it's a 6%.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no added sugar. It's literally
Just lemon and lime.
hungover
seltzer
tomorrow.
water, a little bit of brewer's yeast, lemon and lime.
Nice,
That's awesome.
No, this is like
delicious. It's delicious.
fuck White Claw.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking
You should
good.
stock up on this while we have it. It's not that expensive.
And it's like, yeah, dude, this is great.
So so Puds is he's making moves. He's gonna hopefully get that job. I mean, pretty much at this point, it's all but guaranteed,
all
right?
I have left is seeing the doctor next Wednesday, and then the interview process.
Cool, man. Well, we're happy for you.
Yeah.
Pockets, did you finish that beer yet?
I'm about 2 gulps
Okay.
away, man. I'll be right there.
Yeah, take those big gulps, dude. Get that
Exactly,
shit
man.
going.
That's
What are you
that's the
puffing
whole
on here,
point of it,
Mister
right?
28-year-old lungs?
Yeah, I passed today. I was like, I'm celebrating. I'm getting me a vape.
Get a vape. Hey, be careful though. Last time I did a group show like this, I knocked over beer bottles. There's glass on that table, broken glass.
You know, you mentioning that the whole 28-year-old lungs after smoking everything, and it kind of made me think. It's like, isn't it amazing? Like, because I used to be a smoker too, man. I couldn't run a mile without just like breaking down, wheezing, and then I quit smoking and everything. It's like your body, it heals so quickly. Like it's crazy.
It really does.
I smoked cigarettes from 2014 to 2019, so like 5 years straight I was smoking.
Yeah.
And I was never like a heavy smoker. I'd smoke like a pack and a half a week.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was never like a heavy smoker. But I was
But
also
that's still, I mean, that affects it, man.
Yeah.
Did you cough whenever you quit? Were you like coughing up like phlegm and stuff after you quit? Like, or did you quit cold turkey, or did you just kind of wean yourself off?
Well, I quit cigarettes, but I went straight from cigarettes to vaping.
Oh, okay.
And then I went from vaping to like the Zen pouches, the little nicotine pouches.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's actually one of my really good friends did that same process, and he was on those pouches forever. Like
I'm still on the
he's like-
pouches, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I got
still-
him started on the pouches, and I quit the pouches because they like just altogether were.
It's a lot
Yeah.
of nicotine,
And
actually.
I ended up quitting. Like I dropped the pouches and had quit for a while,
Dip.
and then I have a 2-month-old baby.
Yeah, actually,
And-
I've been listening. Even before I started the podcast, we actually listened to your guys' show, and
awesome.
like that was whenever we did our first beer review. That was like
The first
right
time
whenever
you had quit the
you
show.
had had the baby, and it was announced that you were no longer there. And I was like, man, I'm a beer guy. I was looking forward to like getting into a podcast with you.
Yeah, for
But-
sure.
Well,
I
Puds
get
knows
it,
he's
man. I got
welcome
2
back
little ones,
anytime.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try. Hopefully, I can be around more once
Things
I
Yeah,
get
man. I
into
mean,
the
don't
academy and things settle,
like don't
but-
sacrifice the time with the little one, but
Oh,
for
for
sure,
sure
like
won't.
you know, I get it, bro. Like I said, I got 3 kiddos, so
Okay.
But once you get
Well,
this,
yeah, so-
once you get this new gig, though, you'll have your schedule will be a little more routine.
Yeah. So once the academy is gonna be like 7 to 4 Monday through Friday, so I'll have like more time in the evenings, and then once I get through the academy, my schedule will be like it's 1 day on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off, 1 on, and then 4 days off. So I'll have so much time to.
You better come back to the show.
like those are those 24s that you're going to be doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, then 4 whole days off, then repeat.
That's nice though that you don't have to run like here where I live. The firefighters. I actually have a good friend who's a firefighter, and they run 48s here. So he'll be like straight on for 2 days, and then he'll be off for 2 days. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Little
Jared
different
Jared
style.
does. He works basically his whole work week on the weekends. He gets 48 hours in on Saturday, Sunday, and then has the rest of the week off.
It varies depending on where you're at. Like even from town to town around here, it varies on what the schedule is like. So I'm pretty happy with how Amarillo's
man,
schedule works out.
that's awesome, bro. Well, good luck with that. Congratulations on the clearing the screening. Hopefully everything else goes well for you.
I like
Your greatest accomplishment.
I hadn't done anything since August of last year. Like it's been a minute, but I was still nervous about it. You know, I'm around people that smoke, so I was like,
yeah, I haven't done anything since August of last year too.
Joseph, he's over here on Xanax, like woo.
what?
Dude, it's prescribed.
Yeah, man.
I was last time Joseph was here, I was talking to him, and I was like, dude, the last time I took Xanax, I drank about 12 beers, then popped the Xanax, then drank about 8 more beers, smoked I don't know how much weed, and then drove to I was at a party. Well, no, I was at a party, fucked my girlfriend's roommate, drove to the gas station, bought another 12-pack of beer, popped 2 open in the car, and drove home. Like a 20-minute drive.
Your girlfriend. No.
Dude, this was a long time ago, dude. I was so fucked up, dude. Like I was in a bad place. I think I was on coke at the same time,
bro.
too.
Last time I did a Xanax, I don't remember shit that happened like that.
It came back to me like in dreams, like weeks later.
I mean, having epiphanies like 6 months later.
I mean, I'm not on it.
Oh shit, I did fuck that girl.
No, I don't remember fucking her. All I remember is that I did fuck her.
Oh my god. No, I mean, I'm not on it. The last time I took a Xanax was like 10 o'clock this morning. So, and it was only like, it wasn't like a bar or anything. It was like a 0.5 milligram.
Yeah.
It's,
hey man,
it's just kind of something
you gotta do to get by.
Something
man,
to help, something to help with anxiety. You know what I mean?
dude,
for sure, bro.
it'll help
no,
with
my
anxiety for
brother-in-law
sure.
has bad anxiety, and he's on that stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
so
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, me personally, that shit will send me to
if
the
you
moon.
don't need it, you're abusing it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't need it, it's not a good time. I mean, it's a really good time, but you don't remember.
It doesn't. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't do what it's meant to do the way it's meant to do it.
I'd rather take like hydro or something if I'm trying to have a good time.
Right, Jesus, dude.
Man.
There was one time I thought I was,
But I don't like drinking on that shit.
There was one
I've heard of
time
people taking ibuprofen and having a glass of wine and dying. One of my mom's friends that happened.
That's
to.
terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I won't
Ibuprofen.
Yeah, like took some ibuprofen, drank a glass of wine, and didn't wake up the next day because of liver failure.
Yeah, that shit'll
That's what
happen,
that shit
man.
does.
My uncle's first wife passed away from doing something pretty similar to that. So like, don't knock it because that shit can happen.
Yeah, it scares the shit out of me.
well, shit. Now I'm all like nervous about
paranoid.
finishing
You're
this
like,
beer.
oh shit.
Should I finish this beer?
I
I don't take ibuprofen
I took
every
3
day.
Tylenol.
Nothing. I don't take anything.
Oh, then you're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I take kratom
Just
every
the
now and then.
alcohol. No, that's fine. It's different.
Alcohol will kill you.
In excess.
For sure, man. For sure.
One time
if you're excess daily, yeah, but if you have a few a day, it's
one time I thought I was like about to call like 911. I was with my cousin, and we'd split an 8-ball of Coke, took like I don't know 4 or 5 hydros each, and then split a 24-pack of beer. I was just up. That was like a regular night for him, and I was just up forever. I was just like, oh my god, like I thought I was gonna die.
I drink 6 beers and I'm like, I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah,
that's true.
Oh yeah. So my next beer, guys, I got this limited edition actually from Boulevard. It's called Stuff of Legend. It's a Oreo beer actually. I don't know. I froze up, I think, on my webcam. Hold on.
good.
Yeah, give it a sec.
Oreo.
Yeah,
there you go.
we
You're
go.
back. Ooh.
So it's called Stuff of Legend.
Where's Boulevard?
Boulevard's out of Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, that's
so.
right.
This is another KC beer I got here. This one is a barrel-aged stout with vanilla and cocoa flavors. So I'll see how this one goes.
That sounds fun.
Is that where you're located, or?
I'm actually in Southwest Kansas. I'm only
pretty
like
close
4
to us,
hours
dude.
from where you guys are.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude, we should do a fucking meetup sometime, dude.
Yeah.
Like meet.
Come on down,
you know, in that last episode, you were talking about the canyons that you live close to.
Yeah, Palo
And
Canyon.
or at least the last episode that you posted. And I was like, man, like that would be kind of cool to go down there and check out the canyon. I've been to Amarillo multiple times. My brother used to live down there, so I'm familiar with the area. I was like, I didn't know that there were those big canyons right there, man. That's wild.
Yeah, it's the second largest in the country, dude.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Has
like,
nothing on the Grand Canyon, but it's still the second largest.
It's really big, and it's crazy. It's actually a Comanche stronghold too. Like for thousands of years, that was like the home of the Comanches. Like my house right now is probably on like a burial ground or something.
For real though.
So yeah, dude, if you ever want to come down, we can either go camping in the canyon, or if you don't want to fuck with all that, you can come crash with me. I live like 10 minutes from the canyon, so if you ever want to come down, hit me up. You have a place to stay, and we can hang out, drink some beer, have a fire, and then go hike the canyon one morning. Because, dude, if you come anytime after like this month, it's gonna be hot as fuck in the canyon after like 10 in the morning. So you got to go early, get your hike in, and then get the fuck out because it's so hot.
And take a lot of water. I worked parking. There's a musical that takes place in the canyon every summer.
Parking lot, baby.
Yeah, we worked parking lot. Me and Joseph worked parking lot together one summer down
there.
Hell yeah. We've both been in the show, but this one summer we both worked parking lot. And the 4th of July, we had to close off one of our parking lots for a helicopter to land so they could fly this lady out that passed out on one of the trails, and she ended up dying.
No, I remember that. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, she went on a first date with this guy. She was like 40-ish years old and went on.
She was not in shape at all, huh?
No, I mean, she was. I mean, she brought
like
in shape.
1 or 2 like 12-ounce water bottles.
Yeah, she went on a 6-mile hike.
Oh, she just got real dehydrated.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah,
dang,
and
that's sad.
And then I remember because they were like, yeah, she like laid down.
Yeah.
On the trail to like, because she like started like feeling really bad and like laid down.
Yeah. And they were with another couple too. It was like they went on a double date out to the canyon to go on a hike, and she didn't make it out.
I don't think she had a second date. Probably didn't go too well.
I don't think that guy ever went on the date again, bro.
That guy was like fucking lying. Can you imagine? Imagine like, I like this girl. I'm gonna take her out. We're gonna go do something fun. And that
I want to fucking 6
he'd feel
mile
guilty
hike
for the rest of his life.
The dude must have been really good looking. If she like struggled through that, like let's say she got halfway through and she was like, I'm gonna power through,
she was like pushing on. Yeah.
She's like, this guy's really hot. I want his sweaty dick after this. Like, hey, if the canyon didn't kill her, his dick probably would have.
She fully could have been like, I should probably turn back right now, but I'm not.
She didn't want to make him think that he was a creep or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, so Puds here went ahead and popped the Voodoo Ranger. Jesus.
Yeah, that's a goodie.
Can't have none of that.
Yeah, Joseph can't have any.
I'm just gonna let you guys know that I'm gonna drink this next one a little slower because it's 13.3%.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. It's stout. It's delicious though. It tastes like Oreos. It tastes like Oreos.
Joseph, get your next one out.
We just had
I have 2 of these.
So drink one.
The brewery I work for, we actually just did
I got a bottle opener for you, dude.
It's not 13.2%. It's like,
dude, check out this fucking. Let me switch cameras here. Check out this fucking bottle opener I got for Christmas. It's a fucking 50 BMG round.
What?
Yeah, it's a 50 BMG round with my name carved into it, and it's a bottle opener on the side.
That's sick,
dude. Look at imagine this hitting you. Sick. Imagine this hitting you.
I would want to, because like I wouldn't be able to do anything afterwards. I'd be dead.
Yeah, you couldn't imagine it hitting you.
Yeah, I wouldn't only be dead. I'd be in pieces. Like
this, dude, if this hits your arm, it's coming off.
Oh yeah,
it's coming off. Yeah. Dude, this is like you can buy this as an American citizen. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
You can buy this.
I know. I've seen them at gun shows, and I've been like,
dude, you can get a fucking. You can buy a fucking Barrett 50 cal.
I'm like, God.
You can buy a Barrett 50 cal semi-automatic sniper rifle. You can buy one of those motherfuckers and put this in it, dude. Imagine shooting this, dude. This just without any powder.
Those rounds are a piece, though. Bro.
Oh, probably $5 a piece.
I think they're more than that now,
dude. Just look. I mean, hold this. Just that's with no powder, just the lead on the tip. That's fucking. That's probably at least 2 pounds of bullet right there.
That thing demands respect.
If I was gonna go by getting shot,
I mean,
I'd want to go. I want to go like.
Yeah, I'd want one of these, dude. This is bigger than my dick, at least.
That would.
I don't know.
For sure, flaccid, bro. For sure.
make your head explode.
That's roughly.
Yeah.
That's
blank.
when they
If that
talk
hit your
about
head,
pink
they would
mist.
not know who you were besides your fingerprints. They'd be like, I have no idea who this person was.
Nah, they hit you in the
Dental records gone.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No dental records. Anyway, Oreo Stout. We did one called Storyo of the Year,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's great.
Do you have it right now?
We at the brewery.
No, I know
yes.
not right now with you, but I can get
We
it
might actually
at the.
have one at the time.
Well, no, we already have a plethora of beers to get through tonight. So
But yes, we
Okay.
do have it.
So yeah, dude, I was telling Andrew before we started that because Joseph asked, should I start with my least favorite, and I was like, yes, because Puds used to start us off with our favorite beer, like what we'd think we'd like the most. He'd go IPA sour, IPA stout, and by the time we got to the stout, which was usually a 10 or more percenter, we'd be fucked.
No, Kyle's just.
Oh,
has
I
a
remember.
big
I
old
listened to
pussy.
the shows.
He said, I
It
remember.
Kyle's a
wasn't that
lightweight.
you were fucked, but you guys are definitely like feeling good.
He can't handle craft beer. Craft beer hits different.
Okay,
I'm
whatever.
sure you know if you're
It
drinking
does.
Boulevard.
It does. It hits completely different.
Okay, so Joseph,
You
what
know,
do you?
I'm,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go
No,
ahead.
you're fine.
No, you fucking go ahead.
I was just gonna say I could drink ultras all day. You know,
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
could go to the lake with the 30-pack of ultra, and I'd drink the whole 30-pack, and I'd be pretty remotely like okay at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But if you try to do that with some craft beers, you
Wait,
get
there's
about
lakes
6
in
craft
Kansas?
beers deep, and you're like, whoa.
So hey, Joseph, before we go on to this next beer, we didn't review the Ponda Seltzer.
Yeah, okay.
So give us a scenario in which you drink it at. I'd say anytime. Anytime.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, going out with your friends, like going to like a house party. It's just a nice, like,
It's refreshing.
refreshing, just kind of chill.
I think the 6% might be.
mowing the lawn.
I think the 6% would be a little much
A
to drink
Sunday
all night.
morning,
A Sunday morning.
A Sunday morning.
Okay.
Like
I like a little spice on my Sunday
Morning
mornings,
beers,
but this is
yeah.
pretty good.
Or coffee beer.
Okay, so what would you
nice
rate it
coffee blend.
out of 5 out of 5, and then would you order it a second? How many would you order at the bar?
So if I was okay, honestly, I'm gonna rank this one probably a 3.
A 3? Okay, that's fair.
And I would like if I was going to a bar, I would like start out with these before I switched to like
Ultra.
whiskey and Coke.
Okay, so you'd probably get like 2 or 3 of these and then switch.
Yeah, I get like 2 or 3, start feeling good, and then be like, all right, I want something like stronger.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree with that statement. I'd probably give this a 3.5, just because compared to other seltzers, it's better. You know what I mean? Compared to all other beers, not so much, but compared to other seltzers, it's much better.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I would take ranch water over this.
Ranch water, yeah, I fucking love ranch water.
Wait, which ranch water?
Lone,
There's like,
Lone River ranch water. Do y'all have that up there?
yeah, no, but what flavor? Because they got like the spicy.
Oh, dude, I'd take any of. I love all the flavors,
Yeah.
dude. Spicy
spicy
is a
one's pretty
good.
good, man.
It's a
I
good
like that
breakfast
spice.
beer. Good breakfast
Yeah,
beers is
for
spicy.
sure.
My favorite's
sure.
the prickly pear.
Prickly pear's good.
I love
And
the
then they
prickly
just
pear
came out
too.
with a margarita ranch water. And I actually told my local, because Pud sent me a picture of it one day while he was at work. He was like, look what they have now. And I was like,
like a
oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then I told my local gas station, I was like, hey, can y'all get these? And they, like, this new girl was like, sure. And then, like, a week later, they showed up and I bought some. And then the guy I know at the gas station was like, oh, you're the guy who wanted these? And I was like, yeah, I wanted to try them. And of
Hey,
course, they
man,
ordered
don't
like
knock it.
2 or 3 cases of them. And I bought 2 or 3 6-packs, and they're not that great. So I was like,
upsetting.
sorry, I'm not gonna buy.
I was
any more,
really upset.
guys.
I was so excited when I sent him the photo of them.
You're like, fuck yeah, margarita ranch water. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Exactly.
The thing about it is they didn't really taste like a margarita.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it just like a,
and it didn't
was
taste
like
like a ranch
shitty
water
lime
either. It was
seltzer?
different.
It almost tasted just like a original ranch water with like a little bit more lime, maybe.
Yeah.
and a lot more sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The sugar
Like,
fucked me up.
It
dude.
tasted a
Yeah.
lot like OG, just not as good as the OG.
Yeah, it was just sweeter, and I was like, well, I don't really want like.
All right, so I
sweetness.
got to keep the show moving. So,
feel you on that.
Joseph, what are you drinking? What's this new beer? This gluten free?
Yeah, this is a gluten-free beer.
Hand me the bottle. I'll show it on camera here.
Dura? I don't know how to fucking pronounce it.
Okay, so this is Dara.
Oh, that's Dora Dam. Dora Dam.
Dora Dam. Oh, you know
That's
this beer?
It's Barcelonan beer. That actually won a lot of awards. That's a really good beer.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
so this is
it's an award-winning
international award-winning beer, Dara Dam, Barcelona 1876 lager beer. 100% natural ingredients, crafted to remove gluten. So, wow, this sounds like a really good beer. I can't wait to try it.
No, it's
Yeah,
delicious.
they make a really good Marzen too, actually.
Because they make this beer.
Look at you, Puds. There you are on screen.
Why do I look so fat on your?
Because we are fat.
I'm not that fat. I've lost weight.
The camera adds 10 pounds.
They make
Clearly.
they make
Shit.
It's the angle.
It's
They
the
make-
angle, dude, yeah.
They make this beer as
That's
well.
not bad.
That's not crafted to take the gluten out. So they make like 2 different types.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But this is my favorite
Yeah,
one
I could see that.
of the group that I brought, just because when I drink it, I don't feel like I'm drinking a gluten-free beer.
No,
You know,
I get that completely. I've had that beer. That's a great.
It
like,
is. It's
we used to
fantastic.
sell that at the bar I work at, and that was
Yeah.
a solid ass beer. To if anybody was like, I have a gluten sensitivity, I'd be like, drink this one, you'll love
Yeah,
it.
I mean, honestly, it gives me sort of a Shiner Bock.
Yeah.
kind
It's
of.
a little
I can
sweeter
get
than
that,
Shiner,
yeah.
but it's good.
You know, because it's not like light, not like a Miller Light or something.
That's all you, bud.
Yeah. No.
But
it's
no,
like a full flavor lager.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
fucking-
it's like a Yingling.
I fucking love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like,
I think
yeah.
Yingling's the best.
Yingling is probably a more.
Do you guys get Yingling down where
We
you
just
live?
now got it, like
Oh,
a
you
few
lucky
months ago.
bitches.
You don't have it yet?
No, luckily, like I have access to it because my wife, her cousin's husband, he has a friend whose family live back.
Oh
where
my
they can
God,
get it,
dude!
and he
That's
actually-
hold on,
he has
hold on.
cases of this shit on deck.
Before you move on, that explanation of what you just said, my wife's cousin's husband's friend's family.
Yeah.
Like what
No,
the
bro,
fuck,
for
dude?
real.
Okay, no,
That's
but-
how you got to get Yingling out here. You got to go through the connections.
Here's the
Like,
shitty part about Yingling here
It's a
is
different recipe, right?
it's the same recipe, but it's not brewed by Yingling. So Yingling is contracting with Coors in Dallas Fort Worth to brew it
so-
there and do all the stuff there, and
So
then
the
it gets
water's
shipped out.
different.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
everything's
probably-
different. I mean, like if you taste like their flight and stuff, it all tastes like Coors products. It doesn't taste like
It
Yingling.
doesn't have that rich Yingling flavor.
Yeah, it's
from back
it's
east.
not the same kind of Yingling, which is upsetting.
That is shitty, man. That's probably like people on the East Coast drinking Coors Original and being like, "This shit ain't Rocky Mountain."
Yeah,
Here's
100%.
a painting of a buffalo, just because it
I
fell
like
over.
it. Hey, bro, that's Kansas right there. Actually, the
Fuck
town I
yeah,
live
dude.
in, the high school mascot is the Buffaloes.
Dude,
so
the
that's
college I
fitting.
work at is the Buffs.
Go Buffs,
Nice.
baby.
Yep.
Anyway, we were throwing that away at work, and I was like, "That's a good painting. I'll
Oh
take it."
yeah, for
I
sure.
want it,
Dude,
I'm
you know how
gonna
much
put that on the
free
wall.
cool shit I get? We have a painting of Hitler at work as well because we work in
Why?
the
Are you
theater.
snagging it?
If you ever do a theater, if you ever do a Nazi play, you want a painting of Hitler. We have one.
Yeah, I mean, we run into swastikas all the time.
Yeah, it's just part of our business, dude.
Honestly,
I've worn a
like,
Yeah, man.
swastika.
Got the
In
white
what?
stripes on the
Sound of
red. You know.
Music.
Sound of Music, yeah,
yeah.
you were fucking the
Dude,
little Nazi
it
boy. in
makes
Sound
you
of
feel
Music.
terrible though. Like
put
I'm
it on.
like,
Dude,
yeah,
we did
you put it
a
on and
I
you're
had
like,
to play a Nazi.
I'm gonna get shot on stage for wearing this shit.
we did a
like-
play in high school with
Maybe not in
Nazis,
Texas,
and one of the Nazis had to smash a baby, like a baby. Like it was a
No.
one act, so it was like, really intense. And they go behind like a lit screen, so you just see a silhouette. And like they take this baby doll from like this mother, and they just take the baby and just like smash it in the ground, like bah, bah, bah.
God, yeah, I literally
That's
I
hard.
did a Nazi play in high school too. I guess not Nazi, but a Jewish play. I had to wear like a Jewish star, right? I got assassinated
You had the gold star.
on stage. Like
You gotta
we had these platforms, and I was like 8 feet in the air, and I was like, there was 2 people on the side of me. They both got shot, and they fell on the platform. And then when I got shot, I had to fall completely off the back,
Onto them.
off of the 8-foot platform backwards. So
Dang.
I fell 8 feet. And there was these 2 fucking guys back there that
just
had to
caught
catch
you?
me.
That's
They
not
had the
that's
hands.
not
They
OSHA
didn't put like
approved.
No.
pads back there.
No, it was
like,
horrifying. Every
Hey,
time
give
I
me
was
just one
like,
second, guys.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I'll tell a story real quick about me falling backwards for a show. When I worked in at the
terrifying.
when I worked at the Shakespeare Theater in New Jersey, we were doing Titus Andronicus, right, which is like one of Shakespeare's bloodiest plays, right?
Yeah.
And so I was a carpenter, so I was building the set, and there's the trap was like the grave, right, where they throw the bodies into the grave, and then they eventually, I think one of them comes back out of the grave or whatever. Yeah. So we finished the trap and we built it up underneath, so because it's like a 20-foot drop down, or maybe like 12 or so feet. But we couldn't let the actors fall that far, even with the pad. So we built up a platform to so it was only like an 8-foot drop or something like that. And then we put a crash bar.
Yeah, that's still
really far.
But maybe 6 feet. I don't know.
Especially when you're just like letting the floor fall out and you can't like be expecting it.
No, it was just a hole. It was just a hole. There was no trap. It wasn't like a trap. Okay, it was just a hole. So then we put a crash pad in that was probably 2 feet thick, right? Yeah. So once we finished that and we put the crash pad in, my boss was nowhere to be. Like, he was out running errands and stuff, and I was like, well, somebody's got to test this before the actors jump in it, right? And from my understanding, they fell straight backward from the edge of the hole straight back, right? That was not the case. They actually were leaning in front of the hole and they got pushed in, right? So they could actually like roll into it. Yeah. So my dumbass, I stood at the edge of the hole and fell backward. It was a 6-foot hole, like 6 feet wide, and I'm 6 feet tall, and there's a steel I-beam like 6 inches under the stage.
Concussion.
Yeah, I fucking fell back. Dong. I was like, thank God somebody was there, because they were like, oh my God, and like I just touched the back of my head.
Go to the fucking hospital?
Oh yeah, ambulance came and picked me up. Yeah. Like I was just like, they were like, what? Who's the president? And I was like, Donald Trump, baby. And they took me to the
president. You're like Abraham Lincoln.
And they took me to the hospital and like gave me stitches and stuff. Yeah, that was a shit show. But don't. That's why stunt people do stunts, not just anybody.
Dude, just falling back in general, when you go to like summer camp and they have this like,
dude, it's just scary,
like 5 foot tall platforms, and you're like, you have to trust your cabin. It's a bonding thing. You have to trust your cabin.
No, I don't trust these 12-year-olds to catch
that I just met.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah,
like
I fell through one.
No,
I hit and they weren't linked properly, and I fucking fell through.
You fall through and everyone just starts giggling and stuff, and you're like, that hurt.
Yeah, and the counselor's like, are you okay? I'm gonna get sued.
Yeah, so be careful which holes you fall through, people. A rabbit hole is always safe.
So is a woman's hole.
Yeah, well, fucking baby daddy over here. I would, dude. So I was.
Dude, you want to know the shit she pulled?
Okay, you're on a live podcast, so
I know.
Do I want to? Do you want me to know?
It's funny as shit. No.
Just ask the people. Yes, we want to know.
Our first time
I
back,
am single.
After having a baby and stuff. Shut up, Joseph.
I'm so lonely.
I love you. After having a baby and stuff, our first time back, I'm sitting here thinking, it takes a while for a woman to have, be able to
for the
get pregnant
elasticity
again.
to reap.
No, not at all.
Oh, what's up?
That was not an issue.
Real quick, what's up to Joe from Legit Bat? He commented, "Piss Army all day." #Piss Army. Love you, brother.
Hey, thank you. That's what I was doing. I appreciate that.
Oh, you got up to take a piss after that fucking IPA.
Sorry, yes.
And then Ben in the chat. What's up, Ben Woke? Good to see you. Haven't been in a while. He's here for the beer, dude. Ben only shows up when we do a beer review. So what's up, Ben? And then, of course, my mom, she said, congrats, Daddy Puds.
Yeah, we got to get back into
that's so
beer
sweet.
reviews.
Bridget.
But
I love your mom.
My mom's the best. Anyway, continue with what your wife did.
Anyway, yeah, so first time back. I'm sitting here,
Pounding
takes
the
a while
hole.
for a woman to get pregnant again. It doesn't take that long. I thought it took like a few months. It doesn't. It takes like 6 weeks. And they tell you not to do anything for 6 weeks. So pretty much by the time you can do something again, you can get pregnant again. And I was like,
cool.
Well, I was like, can I am I safe to bust inside? And she was like, yeah, totally. And so I did.
Are you announcing something right now?
No. I hope not.
Number 2 on the way.
So I did. And I was like, yeah, so like we're good, right? And she was like, no, I can get pregnant again. I was like, then why the fuck did you say I was good? Like, what?
She's like, you're trapped now.
That's how Irish twins are born.
I was like, no.
Irish twins. Irish twins.
Hey, I have a brother who has a set of Irish twins. So like, it happens.
They're like,
oh, for sure.
They're like 10 months apart.
Yeah, like no, actually, they're like one was born at the end of January and the other one was born at the beginning of December. Like straight up Irish twins.
Holy shit!
That's
Yeah.
quick. I mean, I'd
Joseph's
rather
sitting
have
here
them-
like, what? How does that happen? He's
It
so
means
confused.
that the
Sex.
first time you get to have sex again, you knock her up again. Like straight up.
It doesn't happen often, but it does happen.
It does.
We still haven't tested, so I mean, she might be.
Oh, dude, you'd be so fucked.
Hey,
Wait, so like
hey, you
January.
know, if so,
At least
one
I'll have
was born
insurance
in
at that
one was
point,
born in
hopefully.
January, and then one was born in December.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I can.
the
fucking-
same year, bro.
Holy
Like,
shit!
Not
that-
December.
they call
then
them Irish
January.
twins
I'm
because
not
they're born
gonna.
in the
That
same
fucked me
calendar
up
year.
for a second.
You got
Yeah,
some.
you're like, wait,
like-
how does that even happen?
I was like, "There's no fucking way." Like,
No, she had twins, and one was just hanging on for a month.
because I thought
came
I
out,
straight up,
he
I
was
got
like-
him. I got
he
him.
was
I
big.
got him mixed up because I was like, if one happened in December and then January,
That's like
somebody
only a
cooked
month,
for a
huh?
lot longer than the other one cooked.
Yeah, he came out black.
Like,
One's a retard.
Uh, that's awesome.
Anyway, so the next beer we're drinking, I got to keep the show. I don't know how long I have you for, Andrew. I got to keep the
Hey
show
man,
moving.
I got a little bit more time here.
Okay, cool. So this is the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger IPA classic Voodoo Ranger, 7% alcohol by volume. I love all of New
Yes.
Belgium's beers. I've had more than I can count or remember.
Yeah, New Belgium's a classic
Voodoo Ranger is
craft.
always a classic. It's a great
Honestly,
beer.
that's one of my top 5 favorite beers. I've drank probably 400 or 500 beers, and that's still
Wait,
one of my
you
top
only
5.
drank 400 or 500 beer? Like, you mean different beers?
Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
easily different beers. Easily,
Do you have Untapped?
we carried 36 on tap, and we rotate them
No,
all
do you
the
have
time.
the Untapped app?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I should have done it, but no, I don't.
Dude,
Yeah.
well, hey,
Well,
Puds, go
my-
over and move the camera up just a little bit. Go move that camera up just a little
okay.
bit.
Yeah, just a
No,
second.
yeah.
You've seen the beers.
Your wall of beers up there.
Yeah. But in my first, so I started in craft beer in 2016, and my boss,
Nice.
like, he's one of my homies to this day. He like took me under his wing.
Oh yeah.
And like he would do beer trade. I mean, he's wealthy.
We do need to get a podcast beer exchange going too.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
I just have to figure out how to send it. You guys will have to send it in unmarked packages.
no, you can just don't tell him you're sending alcohol. That's all.
Yeah, that's
And
what I mean.
don't
Like, I
use-
can't order online, but I'm sure you guys could probably send
No,
me
as a
brews.
gift, yeah, for
use
sure.
FedEx. FedEx is the best way to send.
Hell
But
yeah.
I checked in over 1,000 beers my first year of drinking craft beer.
Dude, when I
Hell
was in
yeah.
college, there was a place called Old Chicago. I don't know if anyone else knows what that
Yeah,
restaurant
that's
is.
where I work. I work at an old Chicago.
You work at
no
fucking Old
shit,
Chicago?
really?
Oh my god, dude,
Yeah.
I love you. Dude, Old Chicago
I'm
is like
the senior bartender.
as
at my
soon
old
as I turned
Chicago. I was there
21,
for, like,
as
almost
soon as I
7.5
turned
years.
21 in college,
Damn,
every
dude.
day, 5 days a week, I'd go to Old Chicago, get four
Drink 4
beers,
beers?
4 beers because and get a personal pizza because that was the
Yep.
limit on the you're gonna
points.
on the points. Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're
man.
gonna have to go under that cord, Joseph. Just get down on the ground and crawl. Yep, get under that. Get under it. There you go. Dude, Old Chicago, me and my drug dealer used to go there every day.
Bro.
We'd go to right after I got out of class,
Bro.
go to Old Chicago, drink 4 beers. I'm pretty sure I'm on the wall
Look at
of
this.
fame.
Look at this right here.
I remember.
This is an old Chicago official beer opener.
Dude, I
You
have
can't
one.
earn
I
it
have
on
one
your
of
first-
those.
Yeah,
I have
you earn
one.
it on your first World Beer Tour. They don't look like this no more. This is the OG one, bro.
I have one that looks just like that.
Hell yeah,
Dude,
That's
so
what's up, bro.
dude,
That's
Old
crazy.
Chicago,
remember-
dude. Oh my god, I have the Old Chicago socks, the beanies,
The
all
socks.
the
He gave me one of the
I got the
beanies.
shirts.
I've got the shirts. I've
Mini
got
Tour
everything
shirts.
from
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Old Chicago was the best fucking place, dude. I miss it so
Dude,
much.
My
That's
first
so
time
funny.
going to an
Yeah.
Old Chicago, we were in Colorado. My dad was Air Force. He graduated from the Air Force Academy, so we would always go up to Colorado Springs and like
Hell
for
yeah.
vacations and shit.
Did you go to the one off of I-25 that has the big balcony on the top?
Yes,
That one is sick, bro.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite OC I've ever been to.
that's the first one that I ever went to.
Hell yeah.
And I remember being there, and I was little and stupid as fuck, but me and my dad both went to the bathroom, and I was like, "Does Chicago have an old Colorado?"
What?
And I was like making a
Yeah.
joke to him, but like,
Bad joke.
Yeah.
Bad joke. Yeah, dude. Old
He was
Chicago.
just like, "No, son, don't be stupid."
no, he actually laughed at it. He was gracious about it.
Old Chicago
That's
was my
awesome.
stomping
That's
grounds.
awesome.
As soon as I
But-
turned 21, me and the dealer, the plug, we'd go every day. I get out of class at 4. We'd go to Old Chicago,
Bro.
slam 4 beers, eat a personal pizza, go back to his place, smoke a few
Bro,
bleezies,
you kidding me right
And
now?
then-
That's crazy.
and then I would go to
That's
and then
so
I'd go to
funny, dude.
then I'd go
I
to
can't believe you
rehearsal.
work at Old Chicago.
Then I'd go to
Yeah, bro,
rehearsal
I
for
love that
3
shit,
hours
man.
and like perform
Yeah.
on stage, and then continue. I'd go back to his
Actually-
house afterwards.
Yeah, man, that's fucking crazy,
Dude,
bro.
I love-
That's
I'm so
all
happy
these
you
beer
work
signs
there.
I got on my wall behind me. Like I got those from working at OC.
Joseph, you
Like-
look great on camera right here, dude. Your side profile right now, yeah, dude. Look,
Yeah, that's a
you
good
look like
one.
fucking Will Riker from Star Trek, dude. That's a great look, dude. Yeah, dude, you look great. Number
Hell
one,
yeah, look
number
at that
one.
beard, bro. Sheesh.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes,
hey,
number one.
just so everyone knows, I am about to get a haircut this weekend. It's coming all off, dude.
Oh, me too.
I took
cutting
engagement.
Mine's already
I took engagement pictures this weekend, and it was just too much,
You
dude.
should take more short.
Are you gonna go with the buzz cut, or are you gonna
no,
do a
I'm gonna
nice fade
do-
with long on
He's
top?
going full skinhead on this one.
Yeah, I'm finally converting. So,
Do it,
real
bro.
quick from the
Do it.
chat though, Ben Woke, who for some reason only shows up during beer reviews, which I love.
He said word
He
up.
said word
beer."
up beer. He said I get notifications on YouTube when you do beer reviews. Only time I see it. Well, that's good. Good to know. And then he says get Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA. I do love Stone Cold Steve
What?
Austin. He actually just did a
haven't heard about
resurrection
that one.
tour
Hey,
in.
Austin 316, baby. Let's
He did.
go.
He did one recently in Dallas, and I had like a comeback tour.
Oh, did he do that at the Dallas show?
It was in Dallas, yeah.
At fucking Babylon?
It was at the
AT&T Stadium.
yeah
right?
AT&T Stadium.
Did he?
You pick,
He straight
IPA.
popped it and
and then
chugged it, huh?
Ben Woke says it's good stuff. Yeah, I love Stone Cold, dude. It's all great stuff. Ben, thanks for being here. Everybody else in the chat,
All right.
love you all very much.
Joseph, before you get onto that,
You got to go.
What do you give your beer?
The Durham?
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Dora. It's
Dora.
like Dora
Dora
the
Dam.
Explorer.
Dora Dam.
It's
Yeah.
like Dora Dam or whatever.
Dora the
Yeah,
Dam
that's
Explorer.
Honestly,
yeah.
Dora Dam.
It's fuck, dude. I probably
It's
give
good.
it a 4 or 5.
It's good.
Damn.
Like it's fucking
It's
you know,
easy, huh?
like it's
Goes down
nice.
smooth.
It's you know it's a nice lager. You know,
Probably give it a 3.75. I mean, it's fucking, especially,
Yeah,
honestly,
but he's
just,
gluten sensitive, bro.
just because it's gluten free, I'll give it a 4 because you don't find many gluten free beers that taste
that tastes
good.
like that.
It
You know,
tastes fucking
Yeah.
good.
I was like,
I'll give it
it's-
a 4-1 just to be different. But yeah, it's very good. I could drink 10 of those and feel great the next day.
no, yeah. I
Um,
mean, I could drink like if
and then we
like,
got to.
I
go
could
ahead.
just drink those all night and be fine.
Yeah, and then
you know?
okay, so now we got to review this Voodoo Ranger IPA, New Belgium, classic. I'm gonna go 3.5. Can't go wrong with it. It's always good. Classic IPA.
Yeah.
Classic beer.
Yeah.
Puds 3.5.
Yeah, 3. Well, I would drink it a lot. So, like, probably 3.75.
Okay, 3.75. There we go.
So for me, honestly, it's hard for me to like drink a lot of IPAs. In
They are
one
heavy.
sitting.
They are
You know what I
heavy.
mean?
For sure.
It's
I
like
mean-
if I'm
That'll
gonna
get you
drink an
fucked up, bro.
IPA, if
Yeah,
I'm gonna drink an
straight
IPA, like I'll go to the bar,
Get like one or
get
two.
like 1 or 2 IPAs, and then start drinking like blondes,
Light
or
beers?
lagers, or
Yeah, I mean, you
know.
got to mix it up. That's why, like, whenever we did beer reviews, I would always do, like, IPA sour, IPA something, you know, like...
Sours are hard
IPAs,
for
just
IPAs
drink
will
sours
get you
or
just
IPAs.
wasted. That's the thing.
Sours used
They will get you
sours
fucked
used to
up.
be a lot harder for me, especially when I first started with this
Soft vagina.
with the eosinophilic esophagitis. Yes.
You're welcome for
Say that one more
because,
time, bro.
and dude,
Say
no-
say it one more time slower.
so it's
eosinophilic esophagitis.
eosinophilic esophagitis. So
What is
I just hear
esophagus?
soft vagina.
Eosinophilic.
It's
eosinophilic.
obviously it's esophagus
Cinephilic.
issues, but like, what
no,
does it do,
it's
man?
eosinophilic.
So hey,
Wait.
listen to our guest here. He had a question. He wanted to know what it is, what it does, what this with
I'm
the,
just
what's your
curious,
condition.
like,
oh, okay.
eosinophilic-
So
I want to
it's
know what
esophagus issues,
condition my
obviously.
condition was in. Big Lebowski, great movie. I
I
just
literally-
walked in
I watched
to
that
see
movie,
what
dude.
condition my condition was
So,
in.
the condition that I have basically is eosinophilic.
That's the title of this episode.
Yeah,
EO
just
EO
like-
EO IO.
EO soft vagina.
I know.
You're retarded.
Yes, yes, I do.
So basically, what happens is, it's an autoimmune disease.
Okay.
That is,
I'm familiar. Yeah.
Probably because you got vaccinated.
anyway, no, it's been happening since I was in high school, and that was several years before.
It literally
COVID
runs in
happened.
my family, and I know I have it, but I haven't been diagnosed yet.
You all
should,
have
you
AIDS.
should because we can talk about that.
I will once I get insurance.
Anyway, literally,
Straight up.
I
no.
could talk to you about that shit too. It's fucking expensive for what I had to do. But mine got so bad that I had to. No, I mean it's not a throat. It's not a throat
It's
thing.
like a chest. It's your esophagus. It's like
it's past
down in-
it's past your throat, past your
the little flap
So,
there.
the flap.
pretty
right?
much
So
your
it's like
esophagus.
right where
so
your
this
throat
is what
and
esophagus
your
reacts-
stomach. Yeah, it's
This
in your
is what
esophagus
happens.
right there.
Your
So you
esophagus
are-
reacts to food.
to food allergens that you're allergic to, right? You're basically what happens is the white blood cells start attacking your esophagus due to the allergen, the food allergen that you're allergic to, right? And what happens is basically these white
Nodes.
rings kind of start to form throughout your whole esophagus. White rings and stuff like that start to form throughout your whole esophagus, and
kinda
it starts
swells
to constrict.
So that's the issue then. Is it constricts your esophagus to where like eating becomes discomfort?
Yeah, well,
Yes,
you
eating-
swallow and food just like
Yeah.
Food.
sticks, like
So-
right
Yeah,
here.
no,
in the middle
I
of
see
your
what you're
chest.
saying.
Yeah.
I was unfamiliar with that, but no, I understand what
and
you're
It's
saying.
not fun, dude. I
no,
almost
it's not.
died. My dad had to give me the Heimlich one time.
Yeah,
and,
that I feel like that would definitely cause a lot of choking scenarios.
Oh, for sure.
So you have to. I mean, one of the things that you really have, like, I basically chew my food until it is completely
Just mush.
mush, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of that,
Which is how you should do it.
a lot of that comes with the anxiety of it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you
of
at
the-
all. Like I
of
would
the
be
disease.
super anxious too if I was like, any one of these bites could kill me if I don't chew correctly.
The
Like-
first time that I mean, I had noticed it for a while, but the first time that I really like, I'm fucking stubborn and I didn't give a shit and stuff like that. So
yeah, gluten's good, bro. I don't blame you.
yeah, I mean, the first time that I I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was eating steak, right? And I swallowed some steak, and I mean, obviously, I was fucking washing that shit down with the brewski, you know?
For sure.
And I had it in a glass, whatever, and I swallowed some steak, and I tried to swallow, big ass fucking gulp of whatever.
Big gulp of beer.
Yeah,
Big gulp.
Big gulp.
And what happened was the steak got stuck like around here or something.
Damn.
Like where it always is.
Around here, and the liquid kind of hit it, and it didn't make it go down, and the
It choked you
liquid
out?
came back up, right?
Ugh.
And
And kept
it,
trying to go down, but
and it
was
kept
clogging.
it
your
kept
breathing.
trying to go down, but the liquid was just kind of stuck in my esophagus, and it came up into my throat, and it was like,
shit.
and I was like, I couldn't breathe.
Like drowning.
Did you like you? So you almost died in that restaurant.
No,
Oh,
I was
you
at my
actually-
house.
you
I was at my
oh.
house, and
Okay.
I went to my bathroom, and luckily, it did eventually. It was about I don't know. It was probably about 20 seconds or so that it was like really really stuck. And then I just like regurgitated everything,
That sounds terrifying, bro.
and it was
That was
horrifying.
like a near-death experience. I bet you were probably like,
Yeah, it
please
was-
God,
it
please
was-
help me out right now.
It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my entire life. And
does
so
not sound fun.
after that, I was like, luckily, I mean, I didn't have the same experience as Puddles,
No, that's like the exact same thing that happened.
but because I didn't have to
except
get,
I had to be Heimlich.
I didn't have to get the Heimlich.
Damn.
So now, literally, anytime I eat like meat or stuff like that, chew it
super
up
cautious,
until
yeah. No, I don't blame you at all.
I chew it up
I would be
until
like, I don't even know if I want to eat this anymore.
you know. And I mean, that's why like I used to weigh 230 pounds, and now I'm like
shit.
now I'm
You're
like
what, 150?
165.
Yeah, you're tiny. I could.
And
His dick got bigger though in the process.
Yeah, bro, that's what
that's
happens.
the only
whenever you
thing
lose weight.
that's the only thing that got bigger.
So,
Yeah.
literally my story, like I was visiting my brother's house and like my dad was there as well, and they live up in Wisconsin, and literally the same thing happened. We woke up, we were having breakfast, and I took a bite of toast but didn't chew it well enough because I like food and I swallow too fast.
Yep.
And
This was recently, right?
this was almost 2 years ago. And I like took some water, and I like, because whenever I would
And, like,
drink
hit.
it typically, you know, wash it down, but this time it didn't. It hit and was just like dancing around in the back of my throat, and like,
I've danced around in the back of your throat.
and so I went to like the back door by the
That
breakfast
was
table,
hot.
and I was like hitting the door, and my dad opened it for me.
He's like, what?
And I like ran.
He's like, what are you doing?
I like ran outside, and they just thought I was like gonna throw up. And finally, like I was barely able to get out. I was like, "Help me!" Like
No,
with this
it's
water,
fucking
like
terrifying.
it
dude.
is terrifying.
Dude, I couldn't
and like my
imagine,
dad
man,
like
like-
freaked out, and he was like, "What?" And I just was like hitting my chest, and
This
he
is-
got
this-
up behind
hey,
me and
just
fucking.
PSA, this is the international sign for choking. Two
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
crossed
what the
around
fuck?
the upper
when
part of
you're
your
in that
chest.
situation, you fucking do
Would
it.
your
and tell
family
me
really
what you
know
did.
that though? That's the question. Like,
But I
if
was
you were
just-
already freaking out and all of a sudden you went, they probably wouldn't understand what you're doing, bro.
They would be like,
"What are
"Is
you
that a
doing?"
dance?
they would be like, what the
Wakanda
fuck are you
forever.
doing, you weird ass.
But yeah,
You
my-
must have seen the Black Panther
Yeah,
recently. It was a
fuck
good
yeah, I
movie.
like
I
that
love the
movie
black
too,
people
bro.
in that
That's my
movie. They did a
favorite.
good job.
My dad fucking got up behind me and gave me 2 good fucking Heimlichs, and out came some
Chunked it up,
toast
huh?
and some that water and shit, dude. It was
Yeah.
fucking terrifying.
No,
Yeah,
I
that is
remember.
terrifying.
And I was
bro.
like fine after everybody. Like I think everyone else was more scared than I was, because afterwards I was like, "Oh, I'm good. Like we're good." And they're like,
They were all still shook.
you
They were
Because
like,
okay?
"Whoa."
the thing about it, like the thing about it was like when it first happened to me, I thought I was just choking. Like I thought I was just like choking on the steak. You know, I had no idea what was happening. You know, and I was like, so afterwards, I was like, okay, whatever. You know,
finished
and
the
then
steak.
I did. I mean, honestly, I finished.
"Yeah,
I finished
I
it.
went back
You're
and
like,
finished breakfast after."
Maybe
so-
littler.
Like I
pieces
finished
from
it,
now
and
on.
I mean that's what I did. Like I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like chew a little bit better now, you know. And then I remember the second time it happened to me, it was me and my buddy. It was our birthday, right? And we shared the same birthday, right? So we had a birthday party at my house, and everybody brought food and stuff like that. And you know, we were eating and everything like that. And there was this chicken and cheese dip or whatever, you know, shredded chicken and cheese dip, and I was eating it and shit, and like, you know, we were drinking and everything was fine, and I was I mean, I was turning 25 at the time, and I mean, I was I was fucked up, you know, and we were out in my shed because that's where we like, you know, smoke and
Yeah, for sure.
beer pong and shit like that, and I took a chip, you know, and I was drunk, so I didn't really think about it, and I swallowed I guess I swallowed a piece that was just too big, and then, you know, I took some, I drank some beer to try to get it to go down, and I felt it hit again, and I was like, oh fuck. So I ran outside, and I literally had to like put my fingers down my throat and make myself like throw it up.
That's hot, dude. That's hot.
You know, and I was like, holy shit, like something is wrong, but my stubborn ass didn't do shit about it.
I've stopped trying to chase it down.
No.
I endure that because it hurts when it gets stuck.
It
and
hurts,
it'll just
but
sit
the
there,
scariest
and
part
have to,
is
like,
when you
stretch
try
it.
to drink.
Yeah, that's
So I just wait. Like if something does get stuck now, I fucking wait.
Yeah, I don't chase it anymore
because
It scares the shit out of me.
Because I can still breathe. If I can still breathe, like if it's stuck, I can still
It
breathe.
hurts like
it's like, oh shit, but then
Well,
eventually
you
it'll
have to
go
like
down.
stretch it out and like walk around,
Yeah.
and then finally it'll go, and you're like, oh, thank
Yeah,
God. And then I'll take
eventually,
a drink and
eventually
like
it'll go down.
re-wet
But
the
Well,
path.
well, as
but
we,
mine,
I got to keep it moving, boys. I got to keep it moving.
I'm
I'm sorry that you both have throat issues. Y'all have never had problems with me.
It's not a
Maybe just
throat
because I have a small dick. I don't know, but y'all have both.
Shit doesn't even
I've
get
never.
close to the
Y'all have
back.
never given me issues.
the
So
esophagus and the throat are different.
okay. Well, anyway. So this next
You gotta
beer.
get past the throat to get the esophagus, bro.
Yeah, I'm lying, and I never.
no way.
I never get past the back of the tongue. So.
Swallow time.
So
yeah.
this beer is
next
called
beer.
Glutenberg IPA, 6% alcohol by volume.
Look at the calories.
Millet, buckwheat, and corn beer, gluten-free craft brewery, 320 calories per can. Jesus,
dang.
dude. Most beers don't
what-
put the calories on the can.
Yeah, you don't want to know the calories to the beers you're drinking.
Yeah.
That's why Ultra, like 95 calories, that's way low compared to any craft beer you're ever gonna drink.
Well,
For real.
let's try this beer.
Yeah, this is the IPA Glutenberg.
Cheers.
It's
Hey, how's that fucking?
sounds
Did
pretty
you
awesome.
did you give a rating on the last beer you drank?
the
On the
Oreo
stuff of legend?
No.
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, yeah. Are you done with it?
Yeah. I have about one sip left.
So you've
Here,
probably
one
had
sec.
enough
I'll
to give
froze.
us a good review. Can
What's-
you give us a rating
What
on that?
size bottle was
One
that?
second.
Was that a 500 ml or 750?
Oh no. This is just a little 12-ounce can, bro.
Oh, it's just a 12 ouncer. Okay.
Yeah, so dang, my camera keeps freezing up. Let me get a little closer. Okay, so I have this much left. This thing has been delish. I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah,
It's
you-
13.3%. It's a hitter. Like, it goes straight to your
pounded
head.
that for being 13.2.
Wait,
Oh, it's because it's so good, bro. It tastes like Oreos. Like, I'm not even lying.
Yeah, no,
Like,
dude,
it
Oreo
literally-
stouts are banging. We also had a peanut butter cup stout recently. Fuck, bro, so good.
Hell yeah.
6%.
Oh yeah, it's this.
Have you guys had Horny Goats?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, Horny Goats makes an awesome peanut butter porter, and then they also have a salted caramel.
I like this.
It's like a salted caramel brown ale. It's fire.
Do y'all get Martin House up there?
No. Are you talking Martin House?
From
like
Fort Worth?
From
Yeah,
Fort Worth?
yeah.
I've had
Like the pickle
Martin
beer?
House,
Yeah.
but we don't get it typically.
Oh, okay. They do a pretzel stout that's really, to me, it's more of a peanut butter stout, and it's like 6.5%, like a really nice sessionable
Damn,
stout.
that sounds good.
It's
not a stout
freaking
guy.
great.
So how's
I'm not
what's,
typically.
I'm not a
but
stout guy.
what's the rating
the right
out of
stout.
5 on that Oreo stout? As he finishes it.
Man, I'm generous and I love beer. Like, I'll give this one a solid 4.3.
Nice.
And that's for
some
being a
pretty good
13
beers
percenter.
then.
Like, it's
Boulevard
so
does good
smooth. That's the
shit.
thing about this. If you like a stout, you would easily be able to drink this because it's so smooth. It's just the vanilla and the cocoa, just they mix so well. It literally tastes like an Oreo. I understand why they call it the stuff of legend. Yeah,
Yeah,
I give it a
that's a
4.3.
genius
It's
name.
solid.
How and would you order two at the bar? I know the percentage is high, but
I got
would
3
you?
more in my fridge.
Oh my god! But would you order
Nice.
2 at the bar, one setting?
In one sitting, it depends on the price. Are they charging me $12 for this?
We're not
bottle?
talking price. We're talking taste, buddy.
Just
For
taste.
gluten-free,
Money's not an
No,
option.
honestly, I wouldn't because it's a stout, bro, and I don't like to drink multiple stouts in a row.
Agreed.
Like the way I drink personally, I like to drink like a lighter beer, and then I like to work down towards a darker beer. Unless it's cold as shit outside. If it feels cold as shit outside and I was trying to get warm, yeah, I would drink 2 of these.
Okay, so that's our scenario. Cold as shit. You'd have more than one.
For sure.
Probably not more than 3 though. Otherwise, you'd probably be in a bad
3
place.
would definitely make it hard to drive.
Well, driving's not an issue in this scenario.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I got
You
a
have a
DD.
dog. You have a dog sled that will take you home in the
Okay, a
cold.
dog sled.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm getting one for my dogs too. Then I'm gonna share the load.
Let me get
I'm
one to
gonna pour it in
go.
the bowl. I'm gonna be like, taste this shit, guys. This is awesome. And then I'd ride home, watching them swerve around the roads.
The dogs will be so drunk. They're taking you through the fucking park and the sidewalk.
Yeah.
They're like
For
dogs.
real, though.
No. Well, so this beer, this IPA, this gluten-free IPA is actually it hits harder than the fucking Voodoo Ranger. Like as far as IPA bitterness goes, this hits harder, I think, than the Voodoo Ranger.
It's got the. It's the.
Hey, that's
The bitterness
awesome.
is
for me.
Hey,
It's the
fellas.
after.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I think I gotta go ahead and sign out of here.
No worries, dude. Go ahead. Hey,
Thanks for having me.
I will say it was
These
a pleasure.
beers were great.
It was a pleasure having you, dude. I know you got shit to attend to, but tell
I
us
got
where.
kiddos and a wife upstairs, so I'm gonna go take care of the fan base.
All right, real
but,
quick before you go, tell us where they can find you, bud.
Yeah, just we've expanded. We're now on pretty much all platforms for podcasting. It's the Big Gulp Conspiracies. Come check us out. We're trying to, like I said, put out content bi-weekly. Yeah, my name's Pockets. It's been great, man. Thank you guys for having us.
Dude, always great. Anytime, dude. You're welcome back anytime. Thanks for the wonderful conversation. It was good to see you, dude.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting you.
Anytime, dude. Well, have a good night, dude.
It was good chatting with you guys.
Enjoy the
for
shits
sure.
in the morning from those beers. I bet they'll be
Oh
glorious.
man, it'll probably be tonight. Let's not even wait that long.
Well, have a good night, brother. Talk to you soon, man.
Hey, yeah, appreciate you, brothers. Later.
Everybody still here. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're gonna finish this beer and then we'll sign off. But yeah, it's great to have Puds back on the room.
Hey,
Yes.
let's go.
Yeah. Well, it was great to have Pockets back on the show. He's been on a couple of times before.
Let's go by Pockets.
Well, I noticed he made his name Andrew, so his name's Andrew.
Yeah.
But before he went as Pockets, you know how it is starting a podcast talking about crazy shit. You're like, do I want to put my real name out there? Like,
Yeah.
no one.
sure.
I don't think anybody knows your real name right now. It's Buds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
But that's also your nickname.
Yeah, I mean,
I was never lucky enough to have a true nickname. I had to make one up myself, which is not really a nickname at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, wow. Here you go. Yeah, that's good. Finish it.
Okay.
Good stuff, Joseph.
I'd give
Nice
that
and
like a
gluten free.
2.75.
We haven't rated yet.
I know. I'm rating it now.
Oh, you're rating it now. Okay. So if you had to rate that, what would it be?
2.75.
Say that into the microphone.
2.75.
2.75. Yeah, it's not great. I wouldn't go past a 3. I'd probably say 2.7, 2.8, probably right around 2.75.
Yeah.
Not great. But if I was on a diet, I'd order 2 of
For
those.
being a gluten-free IPA, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me,
That's the thing you have to take into account. is
Yeah, for
these are
me,
gluten-free,
for
which
me
changes it a
personally,
lot.
I probably give it the highest rating of all of y'all.
Really?
Not the highest rating of all of the ones tonight.
Is it
But
the lowest of all the gluten-free tonight?
yes, the lowest. Yeah,
But
it's
higher than us.
higher than y'all. Yeah, I probably give it a 3.
3? Cool.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Well, anything else tonight, gentlemen? Any other news or anything you want to share?
No.
No. Well, stock up on.
Looking forward to not working in the beer industry anymore.
Well, yeah, then you can probably enjoy the beer a little more.
Yep.
I will just say, stock up on beans, stock up on bullets. Shit's about to get wild. Prepare for your electricity bill to go up. We just got a letter yesterday that our bill is going to probably triple this week, this month. So just stay tuned for that. Yeah, but life goes on. Positive vibes. Make sure to meditate. It only takes 1% of the population to change the 99%. So that's only 75 million people in the world. So meditate, get those vibes up. We can raise the vibration of this planet and of our species. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, any beers you want us to try, any conspiracies you want us to talk about, you want to be a guest on the show, whatever it may be, hit me up, TheBigDumbPod@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram, TheBigDump_podcast. Hit me up. We can make things happen. So I appreciate you all very much. Joseph, tell them what's up.
If there is any gluten-free beers or anything like that you would recommend, please send us a message. I would love to try it. But thanks for tuning in.
And if you are an expert in soft vaginas, please let us know so we can get some feedback on that and hopefully help my brother out here. Puds,
Yeah, if anybody has eosinophilic esophagitis, hit me up. We can talk.
yeah, just send the Big Dumb.
Especially if you're an attractive lady.
Yeah, just send the Big Dumb a message, and I'll relay that to Joseph.
Especially if you're an attractive lady.
Yeah, Joseph also is looking. He's single. He's good looking. You saw his side profile on the close-up camera earlier. Looks like a young.
That smolder.
He looks like a.
That is a nice smolder.
He looks like a young William Riker from like season 4 of Star Trek: Next Generation. So check him out. He's very good looking, very attractive. Probably just as smart as I am. If that tells you anything. And and then Puds was lucky enough to hop on the show. If I had known he was going to stick around, I would have set up his own mic so he didn't have to sit on my dick all night. But I didn't really mind.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And Puds, what's going on? Signing off.
Oh, just smashing this dad thing. My 2.5-year-old daughter is
2.5-month-old.
2.5 month. Sorry, 2.5-month-old daughter is
LOL.
the most beautiful baby ever. Literally, my brother fucking texted me. He's got 3 kids of his own, and he texts me and he goes, "Dude, you probably made the cutest baby I've ever seen." He's like,
Fantastic baby.
He's like,
baby.
"My kids took a while to get cute." That's what he said to me. He was like, "You made the cutest baby I've ever seen. My kids took a minute to get cute."
And it's literally like, sorry, but it's gonna be like super fucking talented. Let's just say that already.
Yeah, I'm terrified, bro.
And and retarded. So stay tuned for that. Also, Joe Biden and all you elite pedophiles, stay away from this baby, or I will kill you. Everybody else,
I'll kill you first.
Feel free to come check out this baby. She's really cute.
Unless you're a pedo.
Yeah, pedos stay away.
I'll find out and I'll
We will literally kill pedophiles. Like we will
I'm
murder
a 230-pound 6'2" male. Fuck with me.
you. Yo, you're fat, dude.
I'm a fit 230, bitch.
You're fit
I'm actually
230.
223, but 230 makes me
Anyway,
sound
all
bigger.
you liberals have a good night, or not,
Yeah, fuck you.
whatever you want.
Let's go, Brandon. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
What? You just took one in the jugular, man.
And
Oh, man. Radio?
yes, talk radio.
So boring, man.
Okay.
You shut your mouth.
What are you afraid of, Dickerson? People might find out there's a war.
I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you.
I'm sorry, could you speak into my good ear?
Let's get this shit over. I can't believe we broke the 4th wall for this shit, Morty. Oh, God. What was that line again? Oh, yeah. Stay true, Goonies. There. Let's go, Morty.